Hi guys! So I'm going to give you a short little video about the key signatures, which we did today in class, and some of you were not physically there and some of you might need a refresher. I don't have my headphones here, so if there's a lot of noise in the background, sorry. That's just how it is for now. I apologize, but so be it. So let's go around the circle of fifths together. Remember, you only have 10 scales to remember. It's not that hard. You are all capable of doing this, and you're all capable of doing well. We know that C major has 0, and if I go around the circle for the major scales, one stroke of the pen whoop, gives you a G, and that means one sharp. Then 2 strokes of the pen, 1, 2 is 2 sharps. 3 strokes of the pen, 1, 2, 3, that's 3 sharps. Did I say 3 for D? You know what I mean. That's the sharp side of the circle of fifths. And that's as far as you need to know. On the flat side, all you have to remember is that F major has 1 flat. And then you just follow the rhyme. Battle ends. The rhyme that you know for the order of flats. And that is 2 flats in B flat major and 3 flats in E flat major. So that's how I would remember it. On the sharp side, it's easy because I just use my pen to remind me how many sharps. That's just a little system I came up with when I was a youngin'. Right, that's your majors. For your minors, you only have to remember 3 things, my angels. A, which sits at the 0 mark. And then E, that sits with a G. And D, that sits with a F. We call those relative minors. But how they relate to the majors, I wouldn't worry about that too much. At this point, you only have 3 to learn. You have to learn that D minor has 1 flat, E minor has 1 sharp, and A minor has no sharps and no flats. You don't have to know how they relate to C, F, and G. You just need to remember 3 things. So if you know that you're dealing with a minor scale, you just know that it's one of those 3. So you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right if you're guessing. Okay, that's for now. With time, we can look at it more carefully and try and understand the system a bit better. But don't stress out about the system for now. I'm just going to remind you about a couple more things about the minor scales specifically. When you write your scales, I don't care how old you are, how clever you are, how smart you are, I don't care. You must number the notes. What I mean by that is, if I do D minor, for example, I must number the notes. Going down as well, descending. Running out of space, but I made it. I must go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not right. Don't go 9, please. 8 and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's very important to know that when the scale is descending, the numbers also descend. And that when the scale is ascending, the numbers ascend. Can you please number all your scales? Don't try to be a hero and skip that step. There's no need for that. Now, if this is D minor, I know just from memorizing that it's on the flat side of the circle of fifths and that it has 1 flat. And I know from the rhyme that that flat is battle or B flat, because the rhyme for flats is battle ends and down goes Charles's father. So D minor has 1 flat and that is battle. So I find the B, it's I find the B and I put a flat in front of it. And on the way down as well, I put a flat in front of it. And that's my D minor scale. But there are 2 versions of the minor scale that we have to do. And that's what I'm going to talk with you about now. Just going to erase the circle. Only 10 scales, not that impossible. I will give you another pop quiz in the class. Again, that's not to scare you. It's to show you that you can do this. You can memorize 10 things without losing your mind. Right. Let me draw your D minor here once more and talk about the 2 versions of the minor scale, harmonic and melodic. There's the scale. And I'm not a hero. So I number my scale. This is also going to help in topic 6, which is degrees of the scale. So it's preemptive as well. The first version is harmonic. The second version is melodic. For harmonic, you remember 7. And for melodic, you remember 6 and 7. Can't be easier. Okay? What does that mean? It means that I do the following. Firstly, I put in my key signature. I know that D minor has 1 flat and that flat is B flat. So I find my B and I put my flat in. If I'm doing the harmonic minor, I say harmonic is a 7. I raise the 7th note. I go to number 7. It's already numbered. I don't have to get it wrong. I see that it is currently a C natural. And if I raise a C natural, it becomes a C sharp. So I draw in a sharp. And that's now harmonic. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, si, la. I've raised the 7th note and I've got a harmonic scale. Okay? What does melodic mean? Melodic, I've written down 6 and 7. I've got my key signature in place. And now I look at 6 and 7 and I say I need to raise 6 and 7 on the way up. And then I cancel what I did on the way down. So 6 is currently a B flat. And if I raise a flat, it becomes a natural. So let's get rid of that flat and take it to a natural. It's not so hard. Upper semitone. You with me? That is now B natural. And then I have 7. And that becomes sharp because it's currently natural. And on the way down, what do? I make that 7 back to normal. And I put the flat back because that's normal for D minor. That's what the melodic looks like. 6 and 7 go upper semitone on the way up. And on the way back, you just leave it as though you had never even looked at it. Hope that makes sense for you. I hope that you spend some time doing. There's quite a lot of homework this week, but because we only have 5 weeks to the exam, 6 weeks to the exam, we've got to do our work really diligently. 1 page a day, you should have this done. Okay? Peace out.